What's happening though? It's the boy Deuce 11. I'm over here chilling with Khrissy at the Level Up store. You know what time it is.
That's how we attacking shit. Look, hey, I ain't never been no stranger, not to no hard work. Before I had a key to myself, I sold them hard work. Say the wrong words, I'm the type of nigga bomb first. The way I draw down that.
It's hot. We're gonna start by saying it's hot as fuck in LA.
Super.
We're in Inglewood though, so but it's the same shit. This is Get Familiar, but I'm going to rename this particular episode You Should Already Be Familiar because you should know him.
You feel me?
Right, you should already know him. I'm about to just real quick tell you how I was introduced to you. So this was probably in like maybe 2010, 2011 when that video went viral with Bosco.
Yeah.
So that was my introduction. I was like, what the fuck? This is when I think World Star is still like a big deal, right?
Yeah, it was like the first little viral video that went, you know.
Are you and Bosco cool or y'all?
No.
So the beef is still.
I don't have no beef with nobody though.
Okay.
Like I ran into him a couple times and was what it was, and you know, shit's so old and
it's old, yeah.
I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Ain't no beef with me. I don't have no beef with nobody.
Do people still kind of hold that like over your head a little bit, like you know, or consider you like a rebel?
Niggas ask, what you mean? Consider me as a what?
A rebel.
Yeah, I've been blackballed my whole career, just off of, you know, a lot of off of that, off of how I was moving in the beginning, and shit, yeah. So I just, I just stayed down, man. Stayed outside. They gonna judge. They gonna say, as long as they saying something about me, I really don't care because I know who I am and what I do and how I move. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then a little bit shortly after that confrontation was one with Game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was like a big deal too.
I mean, I guess it was to the industry and the fucking internet and all that, but that shit, all this shit be regular. So all the shit niggas rap about, I mean, it's regular for us. It might be a surprise to people, you know what I'm saying, that's outside or watching on the internet and all that, but man, these altercations and fights and shootings.
This is day-to-day shit.
We're used to this shit.
Yeah.
So they just wasn't used to seeing it, but I guess, I don't know, but we used to this shit every day. So yeah, they made a big deal because maybe I was the most popular on my side of altercations than anybody else, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they dragged me through the mud over that shit, over both of those altercations. And just different little shit. Me leaving CTE and all that was just the whole 2011, well not the whole 2011, in the 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, they tried their best to drag me, and I feel like if I wasn't built the way I'm built, I would have, you know what I'm saying, went and hid under a rock somewhere. But no, I stayed down. I stayed in my hood, I stayed in the industry, I stayed rapping, and I had to work myself out of the hole. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you could throw stones all day, but until you do something and then see how I stand up, you know what I mean? That's just character, you know what I mean? So win, lose, or draw, that's how I feel, you know what I'm saying?
How hard was it to push out the music, to make the focus and keep the focus on the music?
Hard as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
It was hard as fuck because anything I started dropping was like, the slander was like drowning it out, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's a project a year, which that wasn't enough, but shit, any video of that, man, they killed me on Twitter, they killed me. But I'm like, this is the internet, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how can somebody discourage me that don't even know me? This could be some white kid in Iowa saying, nigga, you's a buster, you did this, you did that, like, bro. I'm in my section every day. I'm in Hollywood I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I go as I move how I move. You know what I'm saying? So I can care about whatever they say on the internet. Like if they feel the same type of way, you know. Yeah, I'm like, man, they can't discourage me over no internet. So, you know, I just stayed down and just kept dropping shit, you know?
So going back to the beginning, CTE was the first, I guess, affiliation label that you were associated with. How did you meet Jeezy? Like, how did you even get associated with him all the way?
I met him through my homie Twin, you know? Right now, he the vice president of Motown right now, you know? And, so it was my childhood friend, he a little older than me. And he remember when I used to just be you know, niggas be beating on the desk and all that shit. And it just be freestyling playing though. You know what I mean? And one day he told me, shit, man, just stay on that shit. Like 6 months later, 8 months later, you know what I'm saying, I got with Suge. I started recording, you know what I'm saying, with the Death Row, all the Death Row niggas and shit at the time. And then that shit went bad. I mean, it didn't go bad between us. It just
bad business.
No, it wasn't even business yet. It was just, you know, I remember Suge got shot in Miami. And from there on, he just changed numbers and disappeared. So it wasn't no recording. I'm living in Vegas. And one day my nigga called me like, man, I'm on a jet with Beyonce, Hov, and Jeezy. At the time, I'm like a super Jeezy fan. You know what I'm saying? Like this Trap or Die days. You know what I'm saying? Thug Motivation. So
that's when he was all the way tapped in.
Yeah.
Not saying he's not now, but that was a different type of Jeezy.
Different type of nigga. Yeah. That's when he could rap. You know, I don't know what he's doing now, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and then them niggas end up getting to a squabble, and I showed up for my boy. You know what I'm saying? And niggas was kind of fucked up, like damn, like that nigga's a blood, you a crip. You feel me? How that nigga just show? I showed up with a gang of San Diego blood niggas. You feel me? We was just out there for magic show, and nigga called, and I showed up. But you know what I'm saying? We was ready for whatever. My niggas didn't even know what we was going for. You know what I'm saying? When they showed up, they like, nigga, this Young G. I'm like, yeah. But make a long story short, he took a liking to a nigga. I started going out to Atlanta, fucking around, and you know, that's just how it happened.
Yeah. How long was that entire, like, I guess, affiliation, or you signed with them? How long was that?
Like 4 years.
Oh, that's a minute.
Yeah, 07 to 2011. 2012. I left in 2012.
Okay.
And yeah.
So did that situation kind of help you move on to the next one as far as moving forward or moving up? Or do you think that you had to kind of start over from scratch after you got?
I had to start over because a lot of my juice that I was getting was just me flying to Atlanta, hanging around for a little while. I really didn't get put on too many major songs, a couple little songs and shit, but I was still learning how to rap you know how to rap. Niggas like, Suge, you rap? Yeah, I rap. You rap? Yeah, I rap. But I ain't never put no tape out. I couldn't even write a hook, but I could play with it. Everybody rap. Every nigga in the streets rap in the ghetto.
Yes.
Everybody a rapper. So if rich nigga saying, hey, you wanna, I mean, that's opportunity to me. So I'm like, yeah, for sure. And then I had to learn how to rap in the process of getting signed to a record deal. I'm like, damn, okay. I had to learn how to rap. Then it's like 6 niggas on the roster. So I got to pass everybody on the roster to get to him, to get on songs with him. And you know, it just led me up to the point where after the whole situation was over, it was just like, I wouldn't like tell nobody like, yeah, you should sign to an artist. But yeah, it's just like, you just gotta finesse the situation. Raised, I wasn't born here. I mean, I came here, I'm an Army baby. So I was born in New Jersey.
Okay.
Then I came back home and I was big enough to get on the plane. Then I moved to Germany. And then 2 years I came back out here.
How long were you in Germany for?
Like a year.
Okay.
My pops was stationed in Munich.
And how old were you?
Like 3 or 4, something like that. Okay. 3, 4, and 5. I was 4 and 5 when I was there. Then I came back here and went to all the kindergarten, preschool in Inglewood. And then I left again, went to Colorado for 3rd and 4th. And I came back to Inglewood, went to La Tierra, and I've been in Inglewood since.
So you grew up, so give us some exact landmarks, like we go stuff.
Centinela, La Cienega, Florence, La Brea, in that square radius. Yeah. That's my this whole city's my section, because I done been in the bottoms, in the avenues, top side, Centinela Park. Like, I know everybody from at least from 55 to 21, 20 or something like that, you know, right now. I want to
just shout out Inglewood though, because there's a lot of talent in Inglewood. I mean, if y'all know history of music and hip hop, of course, it goes back further to like Maxine. But you know, and there's some other artists, of course, from that generation. But even now, let's talk about it. So we're gonna shout out to Thurs. There's Manchester. There's D Smoke and his brothers, Sir, Rucci, Ash Bash, Act Right. Drop some more. It's some more.
Lil Deuce.
Yeah.
Casey Veggies.
Yeah. Casey.
Frosty the Snow
Inglewood Tip.
My nigga Chris and Nane. Yeah, I know that nigga since I was a little
Shout
kid.
Out to Tip.
Yeah, that nigga Tip. Shit. It go from Tyra Banks, Issa Rae.
Yeah.
Like, there's some shit going on around here. Harold Miner.
Yeah.
You know, the Relatives, Big Y, Sugar Booger.
Yeah.
You know. But that's how it just started. I think the first, let's say like the Mount Rushmore of Inglewood artists as rappers and shit was for sure the Mac 10.
Yeah.
Then the Relatives came.
Yeah.
Before they was in the Relatives, they was on the Damu Rockers. You feel me? Them niggas was like superstars to us. You know what I'm saying? But they were active gang members, but these niggas were superstars. You know, to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then came Squeak Roo. Squeak Roo was signed to Mac 10, and that's who really took me under his wing and took me to big studios and you know what I'm saying?
Is he kind of the reason where you feel like I want to rap?
Yeah. He one of the reasons. He taught me how to rap before like the Suge shit. You know what I'm saying? He was the first one picking me up like, you want to rap, you know what I'm saying? So this is how it happened. I was on I had like a whole bunch of juvenile situations and there was a lot of shit going on around here. My mom moved me to New York. With New York, my uncle was Vita's manager for Murder Inc. I ended up finessing my way into the building and working for Def Jam for like 17 months. You know what I'm saying? I was accounts payable, accounts receivable. I was only an intern, but I was getting $300 a week.
So you got some administrative background.
For sure I do.
Okay.
Like I cut everybody check from 2001 to 2002. Ludacris, Ja Rule, Jay-Z, DMX, every artist that was signed to all these labels, I was giving them their per diem checks. You know what I'm saying? I signed the invoices, sit on the Florida, the overnight them back, and I go pass the checks. I was the check man under the check man. You know what I'm saying? So, but just being a ignorant ass 17, 18-year-old, all I wanted to do was come back to the set and gangbang. Like that shit didn't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like though you've been consistent. That's what I will say. Since, of course, I first kind of got hit with, like I said, back in 2010 to 2011. I used to even see you like on Smack DVDs and stuff like that, with the whole CT movement. But even then, moving forward, we're talking about a decade, but you've been, of course, doing shit before that. You over a decade,
I'm
exactly.
over a decade. My first.
That's just me personally knowing 211 is a decade, but you're.
I got signed. I was with Suge in 2005. That shit died out. I went back. I mean, I not went back, but I was already hustling and shit. I was in Vegas. And then I ended up meeting Jeezy in Vegas maybe 2-3 years later. And it took me a year to get signed. You know what I mean? So let's say summer 2007, I got signed. They put me on USDA album. That was my first go out. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn how to rap, put my projects together. And there was a lot of niggas that embraced me in LA. Cause like, okay, Atlanta's Atlanta. And when I come back, I got a chain, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't get signed for no money. I was already up, you feel me? So the 30,000 they was finna give, they was supposed to give me, I already had it already. I'm like, nigga, give me the chain, throw me the pot. I didn't even do no rapping. That one verse was it. And when I got back home, niggas was like, bro, what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, it's some niggas that took me under their wing. And I forever have like the utmost respect for niggas like Mitchie Slick, Glasses Malone, you know what I'm saying, Terrence Martin, fucking and these was Mr. Fab, you know, these was niggas that was like this, you know what I'm saying, J-Rock, fucking this when K-Dot was like a little kid, niggas didn't even know who he was, you know what I'm saying, and these niggas was fucking with me, but they had better situations than me, but they was just fucking with me on the strip. Like Glasses Malone was the first nigga like, man, here go the mic, bro. Get busy. Nigga, you got a CD on? I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Right.
My first performance is Mitchie Slick flying me to Ozone Awards, like you need to be here. So these are niggas.
Ozone Awards, that's a whole different generation.
Niggas that solidified me, you know what I'm saying? Terrence Martin giving me beats with Snoop on it, you know what I'm saying? Mac 10.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. I feel like the older niggas or the ones, you know, kind of at that particular time are supposed to take the younger ones and put them under their wings. Like G always say, like, if you a producer, break an artist. You know what I'm saying?
And
like, take somebody under your wing and break them.
So with the producer shit, since you mentioned that, it's like, okay, I ain't gonna say no names, but it be certain producers like, yeah, man, give me $500. And I'm like, bro, okay, well, y'all get streaming money. Nigga, why you can't get streaming money? Bro, so as fast as you can send me a beat, it's the same time I can send you a verse for your beat, and you don't even rap, so you ain't gotta worry about shit. You put all these artists on the song and do that 12 times and put your own album out and catch your streams, bro. You see how niggas be out there needing chump change, so you rather take $500 from me, You know what I'm saying? And I could just trade you a beat for a verse, and you go get another verse and another verse, and you got a whole project, nigga. Now you got streaming money and producer money. You getting the whole DJ Quick deal, like nigga. But y'all niggas, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I understand that for sure. But let's move forward. So now we're at your store.
Yeah.
It's a dope ass store. The layout, I mean, congratulations. This is big. This is really, really big.
Thank you.
This reminds me, of course, the blueprint that Nipsey said.
For sure.
You know
I took a few pages. I took a few pages out of his book.
Yeah, this is amazing. The store is, I mean, the layout is great.
Thank you.
The branding is nice. The quality of the clothes is nice. I mean, black ownership. You know what I'm saying? Right in your neighborhood, black ownership, a black man that owns his own business. How are you able to do it? Like,
I just put 2 feet forward and just went up. I had to learn as I go. Same with the rap shit. I had to learn as I go. So really this was somebody else's store. I just, partnered up with them. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look like this. It didn't have nothing and none of this shit. They was doing some other shit in here. And I had a vision in my head. Okay, I like what Nipsey doing, but I just don't want to just sell my shit. Because I dress, like I invest in clothes for the last, that's what I do.
Yes.
So now it feels, let me dress other niggas. You know what I'm saying? Let me dress you, because I know what niggas want to wear, you know what I'm saying? So, and I want to give options. I just don't want to dump all my shit on you. Let me give you these hot brands, these hot up and coming brands that's making noise, and just slide my shit in there because I'm learning the clothing, the fabric, the silk screen, the embroidery, you know what I'm saying, DTG and all that.
So give us a kind of an idea of what brands you saw in your store. I'm really fucking with this Home Fiend shit right here. Shout out to the homie Andrew and shit. You know what I'm saying? He got some. That nigga got some premium shit, and this shit fly off the shelf. They high. The price is high, but niggas come in here and be like, man, $100 for it too, bro. Touch it and feel it, and fuck it. Quality's always been good.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm fucking with them. I fuck with this company called Leverage. Now Leverage is an umbrella. They have embellished jeans, Chris denim jeans, lifted anchors, and I think that's it. So I've been doing them since 2008. These people used to work Crooks and Castle. Okay. That was them. So some of the, you know what I'm saying? So they gave me the game on how to learn brand boom, how to buy wholesale. They really even told me like, bro, show up to the magic show. You're a businessman now, so you don't have to go sneak in and
get your bag.
Yeah, and I went up. You know, so now every day all I do is I search the brand boom links. I search. I'm in everybody DM on my store page. Everybody DM. I'm in Plains DM. I'm sweating. Man, whoever hot.
That's how you're supposed to be.
And if they don't want to give it to me, I'm gonna copy that shit and change 15% so they can't sue me.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Like this the game, bro. Like Louis Vuitton, they stealing niggas shit, or niggas steal Louis shit, and everybody copies everybody in this clothing.
It's really recycled. You know it's all recycled. Yeah, no, but it's a nice looking store.
Thank you.
Again, just congratulations on it. You've been very consistent with the music. You partnered up. I mean, I know you and TF been doing this. You and TF are like a dynamic. Really, that's Batman and Robin.
I haven't. I fuck with TF.
Like Batman and Robin.
I knew TF through Perico, right? I thought he was, because I heard him on G shit. So I thought you was just a regular gangbang rapper, you feel me?
Damn.
And when I really tapped in, I said, this nigga's a rapper.
He's hard.
Like this nigga like Schoolboy and K-Dot and them.
Me and TF went to school together.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
but I fuck with him on some solid shit. I remember I met him, I thought he was from Broadway, you feel me? And he like, nah, I was in prison with your young homie at Woo. I'm like, oh, okay, you solid. You feel me? I'm going to all the Broadway parties. You feel me? Only blood up in there, like, fuck it, we in here. And he embraced me on the sidebar, and then we just linked up like that. But I didn't know that nigga can rap like that.
Yeah.
So in this transition, okay, let's say the last 2 years, I've been trying to catch momentum. So I've been having to, I'm gonna put it all on the table. I've been having to ride the young niggas wave. Like that's the only way to stay relevant in this game. The majority rules, this is a young man's game. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a decade plus, so I'm gonna do whatever. I ain't gonna do whatever to stay relevant, but my partners is the ones that's popping. You feel me? So it's regular. Hey, I'm gonna do a song with you, do a song with these is my friends stuff. You know what I'm saying? Rucci, G, fucking Joe Moses. These are my friends I've been knowing nigga all my life and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I rode the young nigga wave. and with the beat selection. You know what I'm saying? So I got to a point where now I'm getting too old to be rapping like the young niggas. Like I gotta figure something else out. And I ain't gonna lie, my motivation with the get just to rap has been Freddie Gibbs and Griselda. I'm like, okay, these niggas is my age and they're rapping. Yeah. Change the beat selection.
Freddie always been hard.
Yeah, and just talk that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I did the Pandemic project, the shit D-Smoke on. And I'm like, okay, this is gonna be my lane right here. And then TF came and did one song. I said, I called him in for a verse.
That's the song that you guys have out now, right?
No. Okay. This was in Pandemic. This is what we dropped in April. It was my solo song, but I told him come do a verse. He do one verse and he like, you got some more of these beats? I'm like, damn nigga, you can rap. Get on this. We do 2 songs in the night. I put that shit out and I'm like, damn, I gotta keep going with these beats. It only gonna make sense if I bring somebody in with me. Okay, you rap, but you a Crip, I'm a Blood. Let's just sell that. But when let's let them watch that. But they hearing some real shit. You know, watch this, but you gonna hear this. And it just made perfect sense. And since Sean Mack, I ain't never clicked with no nigga in the studio like how me and it'd be like, we both be like, damn, you killed me.
Shit together.
It'd be like, but we work like this stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't work with niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? So I do a verse and he like, oh man, let me get on something. He'll come out and I'll be like, damn, you killed me. I gotta go back in there. And we'll do that shit all night in the same songs and delete verses. Like, okay, we just gonna keep this, and this. And we did that shit like, we just did that project in like 30 days and knocked that shit out.
And so so I know that, the song that y'all have out now is under Doughboy's network, or
he put it together. We just all partnered up on this shit. ETF and Doughboy. You know what I'm saying?
And he has shout out to Doughboy. He has such a good business mind, business savvy, creative. He's very creative, very smart, very tapped in, very tapped in. So one more time. So you said you guys pretty much kind of collaborate, like a joint project.
So yeah, I just like we all coach everything. You know what I'm saying? We get the music together. He got the beats,
right?
You know what I'm saying? He got the beats because he got these 2 producers, and they called Sicario. They from Canada, and they just keep pumping that sound. So all the beats that we doing is from the same people, you know. So they got that sound. They up under Doughboy, you know what I'm saying? So he feeding me beats. I'm like, man, get the artwork done. You know what I'm saying? Bam. He get the artwork done, get the content for a rollout, and we just rap and shoot video, and it just worked like that. You know what I mean? Ain't no one-man army. Because you always need a team, so even if it's for a project, okay, you're gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, he gonna do that, and it works faster and better.
Right. Since there's no shows, obviously we're in the midst of this fucking pandemic. There's no shows. Yeah. Do you think that's gonna be the formula for a while? It's just kind of like, just keep partnering it up, keep pumping the music out, just keep pumping videos, visuals.
Yeah, I've never been a big. I don't like receive a lot of money from shows. It's like I heard Nipsey say that one time too. Like, man, I'm not no single artist. I'm a catalog artist. You feel me? So, and I'm like, well, I'm not a single artist, but I'm not a show artist neither. I don't get a lot of shows, and I turn down a lot of shows out of town because you're not finna be giving me this little ass money and have my life on the line out of town, nigga, showing off. So I turn down thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? If y'all not paying 5-6 niggas and hotels and all that. Right, so I eat off my catalog, and I just got to stay dropping. It's a new game now, so I ain't start getting no rap money until 2015.
Really?
Yeah, like never. I got like 20 bands one time, and then a couple shows and verses, but consistent rap money. When I got signed to Empire, then they showed
distribution situation.
I had a distribution. I was like the first nigga over there, one of the first niggas that wasn't from the Bay. That had a distribution account with them 2013, but I didn't know how to do it. Then I quit rapping after the CTE situation. I couldn't find my shit, so I'm like, fuck this shit. I ain't rapping no more. And the streets motivated me to do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? But then I learned the dashboard, learned how to make the money, and it was just that easy. Like if I drop, I still got a fan base. They gonna buy it, whether it's $300 a month or $3,500 a month. Yeah. And ever since then, it's been $300. 600, 800, 1200, 2000, 2500 a month, 3500 a month. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga just gotta stay consistent. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, that's really dope to hear. And again, just you having, like you said, 10 toes down, you've been in the game for a minute, you kind of, I mean, you have it figured out now. You have it figured out, you know how to move forward. I mean, shit, what's next? Like, what's the bigger overall goal? I mean, you have the store. Do you want to open up another store?
I really don't.
You want to stay right here?
Stay right here. Like, niggas is like, go on Fairfax, go on Melrose. Like, that's not I don't hang out over there. Like, that is my
right.
people. You feel me? Who is them niggas over there? You know what I'm saying? I'm right here. I get the love right here. I know anything. It could be a car out of place on this block or on this street, and I know what's going on. I know how niggas more familiar with this place over here. This is regular for me. That shit up there ain't regular. You know what I'm saying? So these is my people. This restaurant been here for 37 years.
Service phone.
You know, and it's a monument right here. It's a landmark. So I'm great right here. I don't need to go nowhere.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
hear you. Okay, any new music that we should expect?
Definitely. I got
videos.
2 more projects coming out this year.
Oh, that's good.
It's gonna be the first time I drop 4 projects in a year.
Okay.
So I got paid.
Is that like that quarantine lock-in in the studio? Kind of can't go nowhere, can't do shit?
These 2 that I'm about to drop, one's been done for 2 years and one's been done for almost a year. So I got a full project with Freddie Gibbs.
Oh, that's really hard.
Playing with the titles. Most likely we're gonna call it Rich and Gangster. Then I got a whole album I'm gonna follow up with after that called Success is the Best Revenge. Okay. And it's all mixed master cover. I'm just ready for the timing. And we shoot a movie for the Freddie shit. You know what I'm saying? For the shit with me and Freddie. And me, Dwayne from The Wood, the movie The Wood.
Yep.
The one with the Jerry curl.
Yeah, I remember.
Me, him, my homie Lucci, and the homie Paris is sitting down for it probably took us 3 weeks. And we wrote a whole movie, so it's gonna be like a movie with videos in it. Similar to Tookie's Revenge.
Right, I remember, yeah.
So it'd be dialogue video for 6 weeks. And I'm gonna just drop them as episodes. Drop the song on Friday, the episode on Monday.
So you pretty much have everything laid out for the rest of the year. Yeah,
sure. And then I'm still recording, so I gotta stay ahead of myself.
And you did a COVID-19, which was actually really dope. That was super creative. It's like you just kind of went on the whim. Like you was in Inglewood. You had DJ pull up with the camera.
Look, so I was gonna drop the Success is the Best Revenge in April. The COVID happened. I had all the rollout, all the interviews set up, and the COVID happened, and it fucked everything up. Even the store. Yeah. Sitting here biting my nails, like what I'm gonna do next. And then I came up on a little bit of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And they had kind of deferred a few payments that I was supposed to pay, so I was able to breathe a little bit and figure out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I needed that time out. So, okay, I had a little something. It was dead over here. Let me just go to the studio. I made Pandemic in 8 days. Damn. There wasn't nothing else to do, and I had all these beats. I just started doing that. Fuck it, I'm gonna do that. We did I think it was 7, 8 songs. Oh no, it was only 5 songs on there. And only features is TF and D Smoke. So I called them in and I did them songs. It says the way the track list is 1 through 5. I did them songs like This Day, number 1, number 2, and the last song was the D Smoke shit. And the video just went crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I did that in 8 days and just dropped it. Fuck it, it's for the time, it's current events. Yeah. Let's see what it do. Yeah. And it kind of just set me up for me to just call TF back in fuck it, bro, let's do another project. Did that in 30 days, put it out, shot a couple videos and did some content. So now it's about time to start shooting this movie on Sunday. So I'm gonna just do an episode, shoot every Sunday, and I'm gonna just keep dropping for 6 weeks. And then at the end of all that, I'm gonna drop a project.
That's a really good rollout. That's a good plan.
Instead of doing all this fake content, we drop some shit on their ass every Monday for 6 weeks. And with that, I'm gonna come right back on Christmas and give them that Success is the Best Revenge.
Well, there you have it. 211, thank you so much. This was dope. I feel like I'm much more familiar with you now. Got a little background about you. Everybody definitely come check out the Level Up store. It's right here in the heart. Is this considered the heart of Inglewood or downtown?
It's North Inglewood.
North Inglewood, okay. I don't know.
North Inglewood.
I'm from over there, but
I'm from over there.
Yeah, I'm from over there, but again, I just can't say it enough. Congratulations on the store.
Thank you.
I'm definitely gonna be tapped in with the music. Yeah. I'm looking out for all the visuals, all the projects. Where can we stay in touch? Everything is 211?
Yeah,
Twitter.
2 ELEVEN.
Yeah.
The number 2 ELEVEN.
Alright.
On everything.
And I think you staying out of trouble, so I won't say.
No,
you staying out of trouble.
I'm a whole new person now. Like, I'm not the same nigga I was. Like, I don't even want no smoke with nobody or no altercations, but I'm ready for it. But I don't want no problems with nobody.
Right. Always
I'm trying
ready.
to handle my business.
Yeah.
And do my
And
shit.
you are. It seems like you are.
What I mean? But it just felt like trouble would just fall in my lap. Like, bro, I wasn't even looking for this, and we just handle shit accordingly.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, it's what it is. I made it. I'm still here today. A lot of niggas ain't. You feel me? A lot of niggas is alive and ain't outside, and whatever they doing. I'm staying down, staying consistent, and still doing what I'm doing. I ain't never went nowhere. You know what I mean? So that's really all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. That's dope. That's it.
Key to myself, I sold them hard work. Say the wrong words, I'm the type of nigga bomb first. The way I draw down that pistol, nigga, is artwork. I just made $80,000 off of all merch. Before I ever think about retiring, I'm a